Hey, video production class. I'm going to go through how to cut two different audios together so that you can kind of splice and transition from one to the other. So here I have this grave blow here. I want to kind of insert it in here, so I want to make a cut in this area and then transition to this other audio source and kind of slide everything down. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this video right where I want to, and it's usually a good idea to cut it kind of right on the beat. So I'm going to click here on the razor tool, cut my audio. I'm going to slide that down. Now there's two ways to do this. You can do this on two separate audio tracks, or you can do it on the same audio track. It's kind of up to you how you want to do it. But anyway, here's the audio that I want to transition to, and I'm going to slide this in line here. So I'm going to select that part to that part. I'm going to click on the drag audio only. Actually, I could drag it from here. Actually, I'm going to drag that back to there a bit, because that's where I'm going to transition out of it and take it by the audio here. Now it's too long there, so I'm going to just stick it on audio track 2. And is always a good idea, I'm going to expand audio track 2. So I'm going to click on that triangle right there, and it transitions to grave blow. Now something I want to do when I transition is I want there to be a little bit of overlap from one song to the next. So I'm going to drag grave blow back here, cut out the silent part, line that up to the beat, and now I'm going to transition both of these clips. So I'm going to go over to the left side, click on my effects tab, go to audio transitions, and go to crossfade. I'm going to click on constant power and put it on the end there and on the end right here. I'm going to expand my workspace a little bit so you can get a clearer picture of what I'm doing. Now I'm going to have these overlap here, so I'm going to bring that end to there. So I click on this transition here, and that's going to go there. So now during this clip, we're going to have a nice transition. It's fading out, and it's real smooth into grave blow here. So now we can start editing to that audio source. But then I got to transition back to Pedro versus the world, and I would do the same thing, only in reverse. Okay, so I'm going to cut it right around the beat marker there. And we're going to slide this back so it overlaps a little bit. Drag my audio transitions onto both of them. I'm going to zoom in and click on this on the transition here and make sure they overlap completely so we have a constant mixing from one to the other. Now one drawback that I notice is that grave blow here is quite a bit quieter. You can see it only goes up to -12 there, where Pedro versus the world is all the way to 0. So I want to make this a little bit punchier, and I can do that in a number of different ways. I can go to my audio mixer, and I could just increase the volume of audio track 2. That would be okay. I could go to the effect controls here, click on volume, open that up, turn off the animation thing, and crank it up 6 decibels, which would be more than enough. Yep, that'd be just fine. I could also right-click on the audio and go to audio gain and set gain to, or normalize max or all peaks to 0 decibels. That would work just fine too, all giving me pretty much the same result. Okay, so there's audio mixer for the track, there's effect controls and volume, or there's right click and audio gain. They would all give me good results. The one thing that I wouldn't want to do is have audio gain and the level turned up here. So I'm going to turn this back to 0, which is regular volume setting. Now I can go ahead and edit in here.